Warcraft. I know I did take off a couple of, like about, I don't know, maybe a week. Been working on my main character. But yeah, went and turned in some quests, set up my pawn and my, professions, so now I have my stat weights for my DPS spec and my, tanking spec. So I turned in all my quests over here that I had, now, so now we're going to be heading over to this side of the map. Now I'm pretty much picking up at the same level I left off at. I did pick up some new gear, so that should make me a little bit stronger for what's coming up. Alright. This is probably going to take a while. I'm going to... yeah, whatever. Alright, sorry about putting a jump cut in so early. I started over here in Goldshire, and, yeah, not the best idea to run all the way from here to here in the very beginning of the video. So I got some quests to pick up around here. We got this, we got this. Let me just check something real quick. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Alright, let's see. And we got this last quest to turn up here. I could have picked up that last one over here too, but didn't even think about it.
Be careful.
So let's see. We have 2 or 3 quests down here. Ooh, I still gotta go to Stormwind. We'll go to Stormwind probably at the end of this little quest chain before I head over to Westfall. It was kind of a stupid idea to... I didn't even notice that I had the quest at first. Let's see here. I'm gonna fight these guys. Gonna be a bit before I can really remember what how I was playing. Wrong spec. Duh. Oh wait, no, I'm in the right spec. Fuck. Yeah, I'm in Retribution, okay. That's why I had that, oops. That's why I still had that, other... That's why I had the other weapon. I have a two-handed hammer... I'm sorry, two-handed melee weapon ability for this spec, which I don't have a two-handed weapon now because I sold the other one. So what I'm gonna have to do here is kill things in my tanking spec, which shouldn't be too hard anyway. Yeah. It is a little bit laggy. I'm using a different recording software, but it is a lot more helpful than the other one was. I might keep it for rare occasions still here and there where I'll need it because this won't run something or something like that. Because this does slow down my game quite a lot. So I'm actually going to try and skip some of these enemies and make my way down here because I have to kill with Hogger. Kill Hogger, not kill with. God damn it. Deal with Hogger, there we go.
It's too far away.
And so what I went with is I just went for the usual of grabbing mining and blacksmithing because that's something I probably will be using a lot throughout this, being that I use plate armor and plate and mail, I think. I'm not entirely sure if I use mail or not. I'll just fight whatever I need to of these guys on the way out. Yeah, coming up here is actually one of the very rare enemies, like, well, not rare, but he's a very well-known enemy to the game. His name's Hogger. There he is. Yeah, he's actually an elite. Shouldn't be that hard to deal with, though. I mean, he has twice as much health as I do, but I'm in my tanking spec, and I do quite a bit of damage anyway. Plus, I have my healing if I absolutely need it. There, Hogger's killed. I'll come over here, pick up the deed. I'll let them talk. Well, actually, you know what? Just for the sake of you guys, I'm gonna sit here and read this. Well, not read, but watch this. Kind of wish I would have been brought with him. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut to the Westbrook Garrison over here. Then I'll show what's going on over there. I'll jump cut to Goldshire, and then I'll fly up to Stormwind. Oh, actually, I still have to kill these guys, don't I? No. I'll just kill whatever I can on the way out, if I need to. Alright, come on. Alright, you know what, just for the sake of this, because I actually have that can do that, and then that hits 2 people, and then this should just finish them off. So far, it doesn't seem like this is a very hard class to play. I mean, it all depends, though. Like, I'll have to see how it turns out. If I do manage to get my hands on a two-handed hammer, or whatever, two-handed sword, just to make it easier for, because I'm sure that even though I do seem to be very overpowered right now, as in, like, killing things in 2 hits on this spec, I get the feeling that the DPS spec will make it a lot easier in the future. Let's hear, and that's going to be an upgrade for my boots. Really wish that I had some sort of way to just quickly run over here. No, there is no flight path here, except for if I go all the way out there. Yeah, I'm gonna head back. I will be right back, guys.
King's honor, friend.
Alright, so let's see here. And we
Be
got
careful.
that quest turned in to pick up the pants. That's a really good upgrade. It goes from 10 armor to 19 armor and 3 strength. Now, I know there is a quest there, but that's, trust me, it's absolutely worthless. That's for the Hallows End event, which, I think Hallows End, yeah. But basically, the Headless Horseman comes around, he lights Goldshire on fire, and if there's enough players out, they will be able to put out the fires in time, but being the only character there other than that one guy that I saw that was like as low as the level of me as me, yeah, we would not be able to put it out at all. And honestly, there's no point, being that event, like, goes to send you on a quest to kill the Headless Horseman, which that requires you to be like level 110, and obviously I'm nowhere near that yet. Sorry, I saw the copper and I know that I need it. Honestly, like, early on, the shirts like that, I hate how the sleeves are all poofy, kind of like how they are there towards the wrist. Actually, I can't even remember if that's, hold on, let me try taking my gloves off. Yeah, it's my gloves. It's absolutely ugly. Now, there's more quests here that's more of the Hallows End. I'm not going to bother with it. Actually, hold on. These quests weren't here when I was here the other day, I don't think.
I got a bad feeling.
Hold on.
Any
Okay, that
friend
one
of Grey
was,
Mane's a
and
friend
that
of
one
mine.
was. Okay, never
You
mind.
wouldn't want to see me when I'm angry.
But yeah, I did all that stuff on my monk, and I don't see any point in going back and finishing it. So welcome to the city of Stormwind. So in human commoner, yada yada yada. He doesn't have anything for me. However, I think no, those are just gonna be ordinary quests anyway. I'm like 99% sure, unless there's hold on. This guy is not.
How are you?
Yeah, see now this quest is
Safe travel.
something I can do on my free time. You know, honestly, no. Hold on. I gotta. Yeah, I'm not gonna allow that. But that's just, it's a small quest line, kind of annoying. I'm not gonna make you guys sit there and watch it, but it gives me a good chunk of XP for leveling. Now, I'm sorry, I'm a complete moron. Earlier I mentioned that I was going to fly to Stormwind. Completely forgot about that. I mean, it's gonna end up being probably the same length anyway if I were to run, so. I mean, I'm already here. I'll fly back from Stormwind. It kind of sucks not having a mount yet. There's a lot of back and forth. Oh, you know what? I actually, while I'm here, I'm going to show you guys a quick setup here. Not that one. I need interface. So, alright, so I already have auto loot on. I need my action bars. That's going to be really helpful for when I set up all my spells and everything. Let me go into professions, blacksmithing, mining skills. Move my hearthstone up here. Real quick, I am going to show you guys a little bit of the well, not mining, but the blacksmithing process in the game. If you guys aren't acquainted with it, that should probably be enough to make something. Yeah, I can make sharpening stones. I can make chain pants. Oh, I need a blacksmith hammer. Shit, one of these guys should be a trade supply. Blacksmithing supplies, there we go.
Great to meet you.
I need my blacksmith hammer.
Watch your back.
Let's see, I can make those. Not really much of a benefit to me right now. Those, not really much of a benefit. Yeah, none of it's really beneficial. What I'm really gonna do right now, I'm gonna craft like 2 of these. Actually, no, I'm just gonna craft them all. Just create all, and these that'll actually be really helpful in the future when I need to sharpen my weapon, which I might as well do right now. Yeah, see, now that's going to put a +2 damage for an hour. Really? It used to be that it would just completely buff it.
Can I help you?
Oh, with that being said, I'm not even going to keep those now. I'm just going to sell those. Now, those copper bars, sure, I'll use them up. Make 2 pairs of copper bracers. I just want to level up my... Oh, the anvil. I just want to level up my blacksmithing for the time being. Make it a little bit easier for me to get stuff.
How are you?
That I actually need. Sell. I'm gonna sell these. Or, well, I mean, I can't sell them. Damn it. Alright, well, I'll sell that. Need that. Actually, a billy club. Is that... Yeah, that's a piece of crap. Alright, I'm gonna sell that. I'm gonna sell that. I'm gonna sell that. And that. The rest I will keep.
Be good.
So I'm gonna talk to him, see what else I could learn to make, if anything. No, I don't have anything to learn. Mining trainer, not here. Okay. So, I'm gonna get back to this. Let's see, if I remember correctly, this guy should be in this building. Yeah, it looks like it. There he is.
What can I do for you?
Alright, so let's see, turn that in.
Be good.
Pick up whatever he has. Mountaineer Storm Pike and lock mode on. Alright, so now here's the big thing. Alright, now actually, yeah. Lock mode on is all the way up there. I'm not, like, seriously, I'm not going to do that at this moment. I'm sure I'll get sent up there soon. I am going to jump cut to when I go to Westfall, which it's honestly going to take me, like, probably 5 to 10 minutes to get there with how long of a run it is. So I'm going to jump cut, and I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Oh shit.
What can I do for you? For the Alliance.
Alright, welcome back. It actually took me a lot less than I expected. I was only out going for about 4 minutes, and we're just now reaching into Westfall. Sorry about if I turn around like that. It's kind of been a little bit laggy. Like, I can't use my A and D to turn around while I'm running forward. For some odd reason while I'm recording, so I'm mostly using my mouse, but I instinctively use my A and D occasionally.
Light bless you. Be careful.
So I gotta go talk to the homeless people out here, see what they have to tell me. Alright, well, that didn't go well. Alright, clearly he didn't know either. I'm gonna try a different approach. Yeah, I'll give you some money. Alright, clearly that's not the best course of action. I'm just gonna keep bribing, I guess. If I could find more people. There was one. Alright, so clearly I just gotta keep paying these guys and they'll tell me everything they know. I'm not quite sure why these people are all fighting each other. But there we go. It's all 4. Kinda sucks that I had to spend like, what, 8 gold? I mean, not 8 gold, 8 copper. That's nothing compared to what I get later on. Like, literally, I get hundreds of gold from one quest on my monk. Not really, it's like more like 20 to 30. So that's a ton. I'm going to put that up there.
For the Alliance.
Alright, let's see. So now I'm up to level 12. Look at that, I already got the clue from them. I'm gonna grab that copper vein while I'm down here. Yeah, I figured he would attack me, alright. Smack and smack. Sweet, I get to take out the rare elite.
I need to get closer.
Yeah, they usually give some decent loot. That actually kind of sucked. Cheap bastard. There, I got a barnacled clam. There's some copper. Whack him with the hammer and then hit him with the shield. Nothing. Yeah, see, this is something I hate, is like the drop rates on some of these quest items are terrible. Like that other one I got in the first try, this one I still haven't even gotten. I just picked up another quest item though.
I'm out of range.
Like, I'm sure that maybe they did this for the sake of making things seem longer to do. Rather than just, you know, run and kill one and be done with it. Hopefully. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. Sorry if this is what you guys have to watch. It's a really annoying process. Wow. That just crit. Hey, look at that. Crits bring in the stuff. Yeah, soon enough I should have him out. Only 8 more levels to go. Really wish that I could just make it a really long recording session and just make like an hour's worth of footage or 2 hours worth, but that would just, it would be almost impossible for me to manage that. But hopefully I could get as far as I can before it comes time to stop recording.
Go with honor, friend.
Alright, so now we're gonna go out this way a little bit more. I could pick up that flight path while I'm out here, which it probably would have been my best bet to come out here before heading back to Stormwind. Just for the fact that I could have had the flight path and just flown up to Stormwind and flown back rather than having to run from Goldshire to here and from here to Goldshire. You guys can kind of see that. That was back, you know, back before Cataclysm. This was all a normal place, just kind of like farmland. You can see there's like rocks and trees flying in the air. Yeah, you'll see why all that's flying around when we get over there in a bit. Which I can't exactly remember if they explained what happened over there or not. Never really... Like, I have done the storyline over here for the most part, but I didn't actually do all of it. I don't think, at least. So I gotta kill some kobolds, I gotta get whatever... Yeah, I gotta summon those two. I gotta collect coyote tails and, buzzard, no, fresh dirt, actually. Which they're all right in the same area, so makes it easy. I swear, I think they kind of make these quests a little bit too easy to do. But like, once I get up to like Burning Crusade, that's gonna be where the real fun starts to begin with this series. Like, it introduces some more larger characters to the story and kind of sets it up for the pretty much the rest of the game series in the most in a way. Like, it introduces the Legion. Oh, actually, hold on. That's gonna be, if I put that on, and I switch to Retribution, I want to see how well this class spec does, if that counts as... Alright, yeah, I could actually use it. So let's find a coyote here, or we can just take on both of these guys. This bird's kind of annoying. So I need 3 holy power for this. Didn't work up 3, okay. I'm just gonna go pick a fight with this pig. There we go, 3 holy power. Yeah, that's a little bit overpowered once I actually work it up. No, I actually... Yeah, okay, for the time being, I could just be using my tank spec where I'm just two-shotting everything. But where's the fun in that? I mean, the whole point of the game is to fight stuff, and... see how well I could do it. So now I'm going to head over here. I'm sure you guys remember the kobolds. Yeah, I'm going to give them a visit over here in the mine. Now, like, it's that thing up here in the distance, that's right around, yeah, it's in that area that's not shown. You still can't quite see what happened over in that area, but you'll find out soon enough. Trust me. Honestly, I don't quite like the fighting mechanics in this. It seems like it takes a little while to get like your really good ability. So I'm going to mine this up while I'm here. I'm going to head up to that one and grab that too. And also, while I'm mining, I get an XP bonus too. Like, it gives me a little bit extra XP for it, and that's always nice when you're leveling. So I'm gonna come up here. Someone's been through here, killed all the kobolds. That kind of sucks, but just gives me a little bit of a free run through. So I'm gonna come up here, turn here, and just jump down, I guess. So, still no kobolds.
I need to target something first.
I'm not quite sure. Oh, it wants this done like above. Okay. I think, right? Head to the back of the mine. Okay, so I gotta head back in. It says in the back of the mine. That's gonna talk about in here, but I don't know why it says up here. Kinda sucks. The Jangalode mine. I don't. That's such an odd name to name the mine. So I gotta head back into here.